What's up, motherfuckers? Day 32 of 75. Still rocking and rolling on this shit. Coming to you from the mobile office today. Out running around doing some service calls. Spent all weekend out fucking grinding on shit and still playing catch up with everything. Shit's still booming, so trying to knock out some little stuff today, get some estimates and stuff in, and then get back to my bigger jobs tomorrow. Trying to button up a few of those. Because I got more coming down the pipeline, getting ready to start up. Never ending fucking deal. Can't get motherfuckers to work because everybody's on unemployment making fucking $1,500 a week. But it is what it is. But I was at the gym first thing, 5:30 this morning. I was at the gym 5:30 Sunday morning. I was at the gym 5:30 Saturday morning, getting my shit in. And that's what, for all you people who aren't morning people, you can be morning people. You just gotta get up and fucking go to the gym. And then you can't take Saturdays and Sundays off and sleep in until fucking 7, 8, 9 o'clock and then turn around and expect to just get right back in the groove on Monday morning. You gotta stay with that shit all the way through, weekends or not. It's all right to have some rest here and there, but you start fucking with your habits and routines, you're gonna start fucking everything up. But I saw a lot of people in that NFL bullshit yesterday. I don't forget anything, and I remember a lot of the same motherfuckers that was watching that game last night was posting shit back in the day about how they'd never watch that shit again. And you motherfuckers don't stand for anything. You're a bunch of fucking jellyfish is what you are. You're the reason we're in this fucking situation that we're in. You're the same motherfuckers I'm gonna sit and watch bitch and whine and fucking complain about all the shit that's gonna happen this week. Taxes this, stimulus that. All the same fucking agenda that you're contributing to by watching these fucking men in tights parade around. Those motherfuckers would like to see your kids in fucking chains and leashes, and you're gonna get on there and watch them and support them. I don't get it, but to each their own, I guess. I watch you guys making fucking jokes about it like it's funny or something, like you're watching it, not watching it, what the fuck ever. And there ain't nothing funny about this shit, but I don't know, y'all. I'm still just on my grind, still doing my shit. Like I said, that's the only thing I can control. At some point, I hope we're all going to get together and start resisting this shit with this fucking mask nonsense. I'm so fucking tired of awkwarding up everywhere I go, because I'm not a motherfucker that complies. So if I roll up in your shit, you better get ready for some awkward fucking moments, because that's what it's going to be. And if you want me to leave, you're going to take me out in handcuffs, because that's the only way I'm going. So until people start doing that shit, and people start hitting these motherfuckers in the pocketbooks, you walk out of that store and never shop there again. And I've got a couple of places that, I've spent tens of thousands of dollars at last year that aren't going to get a dime of my money. It's going to go to their competitors now. And they may not give a fuck, but you get enough people doing that, at some point they're going to give a fuck. I mean, I don't know who's advising these people on their business strategies, but somebody needs to see somebody else and seek out some other professional advice, because this shit's not a good long-term plan. I can't imagine manipulating and berating my customers, the people that are paying my bills, like that. I just can't. But I don't know. I got, like I said, I've got some stuff. I'm getting ready to send out an email now. I was getting ready to drop $9,000 cash and get some dental work done, and they've got the mask mandate on, and I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to send them an email and say I'll bring $9,000 and $100 bills, because I don't have dental insurance and shit. I'm self-employed, so I got to pay cash for all my shit. And I'll tell them I'll bring a bag of $100 bills, but not until that mask mandate's off. I'm just not going to do it. I'll yank that motherfucker out with pliers first. It's been about a year, and I got a tooth chipped halfway off, and I can't fucking eat on that side of my mouth. It hurts like a fucking bitch, but I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I'd rather just yank it out with pliers than go deal with that bullshit. It's got me so aggravated, and I just don't want to deal with it. And I'm sure a lot of people feel that way, and a lot of people feel like there's nothing we can do about it, but there is something we can do about it. But everybody's got to do it. It's just not going to work with just a few people doing it. Everybody's going to have to start standing up and voicing their opinions on this shit, because you can't just be quiet anymore. You can't just sit back and hope this shit's gonna fix itself. If we want this shit fixed, we gotta fix it. And we want to get back to in any kind of normalcy whatsoever. And if we want normalcy for your kids, otherwise this is going to be one fucked up society they're going to be growing up in. I mean, you can look at Seattle. I was talking to Reagan earlier. She's out at a conference in Nashville, and there's some other members of the group that she's in are in from Seattle, and just talking about what that fucking shithole's become out there. They got tent cities set up everywhere, and you know, people pushing around shopping carts. And this is what happens when you de-incentivize everything and you remove law and order and just let people run around and do whatever the fuck they want to do. And now Seattle went from a beautiful city to somewhere you don't even want to fucking step foot in. And that's their idea for the entire country. That's their end game for all this. Have a bunch of people running around dependent on the government so that they can take care of you because they know what's best for you. And until people wise up to that shit and see what's going on and see, you know, we've been at this shit for a fucking year. You know, this was supposed to be 2 weeks to flatten the curve. And here we are a year fucking later, and they're still rolling out bullshit on this. And people are still just continuing to take it like it's ever going to end at some point. Like, oh, 2021 is going to be better. Like, yeah, how'd that shit work out for y'all? Yeah, this is much better. All they're doing is getting ready to roll out the next set of restrictions. And what freedoms and liberties are they going to take next? And I don't know, y'all. I hate to see this shit happening. I mean, I'm going to succeed either way. So, you know, I know what I'm capable of as a human being. What I'll do whatever the fuck's necessary, good or evil. So I'm gonna be fine. But you know, this isn't what this country's about. It's just not. And you know, while you motherfuckers was watching the Super Bowl last night, I was getting my week planned out and planning out my days, the details of my days. I'm gonna make thousands of dollars a day, every day this week. And I'm working on real estate acquisition plans for when all this fucking society collapses. I'm gonna go buy up all your fucking foreclosed houses, and then I'll rent it back to you, and probably evict you at some point because you won't pay your fucking rent. But so that's how my mind works. While you're running around watching the Men in Tights, that's the kinds of shit that I'm doing. But then when I'm at the lake on a fucking $200,000 boat down at the lake house this year, you're gonna be the first motherfucker that's gonna say, "Oh, it must be nice." And that's all those little times is what I refer back to in my mind. Like, yeah, it was nice. While you're sitting around eating hot wings, jerking off your buddy, watching the fucking Super Bowl, I'm putting in work. While you're sleeping in the morning, I'm putting in work. While you're sleeping at night, I'm putting in work. And yeah, so it is nice. It is nice to enjoy those things that I work for. So, and all you motherfuckers want to talk about the tax bullshit, making over $400,000 a year. You know, if you make less than $400,000, this doesn't affect you. Well, fuck you. So, you know, we're going to penalize people who work harder and sacrifice more. I'm going to be penalized because you want to work less and be a piece of shit. So, I got no use for any of you motherfuckers. And if we're friends on here, you can just go ahead and unfriend me because I can guarantee you we ain't friends. There ain't nothing about us. We got nothing in common. So, that's kind of the point that I'm at with all this shit. So, but that's all I got, y'all. Kind of a little longer video than what I wanted it to be today, but I could go on for fucking days and weeks and months about this shit, but especially about the intricacies of socialism. But it's pretty boring and monotonous in the details of it. I just sit back and watch it unfold and watch people react, staying right a bang instead of getting left a bang. But I don't know, y'all. Just go win the day, go win the week, and that's all you can do. Keep on grinding.